Okay, so let's move on. Unit 7, lesson number 2. So, unidade 7, aula 2, deslocação, orientação. So, this is the topic of this lesson. Deslocação means movement, orientação means orientation. So, basically, we will check now what kind of words or structures you have to use every time you're giving instructions to someone how to get to a place. Or if you're asking someone, do you know how can I get to the metro station? And the other person will say to you, yeah, sure, you just have to go straight and turn left and cross the road and turn right. So this kind of information, okay, we will check these words because we use them a lot. It's in our daily life. So I think it's very important for you to be okay, to be comfortable with these words. So let's start with this. Again, deslocação means movement, orientação means orientation. Then o mapa means the map. A esquina means the corner. O cruzamento means the intersection. O passeio, it's the sidewalk. O semáforo, it's the traffic light. A rua means the street. A avenida means the avenue. O largo means the square, the small square. So largo, it's a small square. A praça, it's like a big square. O jardim means the garden. Passadeiro or zebra means the zebra crossing, okay? Where the pedestrians can cross an avenue or a street. And then we have this, ações relacionadas com deslocação, orientação. So actions related with movement, orientation. First one is fica na rua. So this is stays in the street. I'm translating word by word, okay? Stays in the street, like the school stays in the street of the McDonald's. That's an example, okay? Or fica em frente, stays in front. So if you want to say, the school is in front of the hospital. So we could say, a escola fica em frente do hospital, okay? Ir em frente, very important. So ir em frente, it's like to go straight. So these two words together is like straight. So again, to go straight. Seguir em frente, seguir means to follow straight. Virar means to turn. If you have a Portuguese GPS, I'm sure that you heard this already. Virar à esquerda, virar à direita. Okay, so virar is to turn. Cortar is to cut. We use it also a lot for this purpose, like cut left, cut right. But more often, much more often, we use virar, like to turn, okay? Virar à direita, to turn right. Virar à esquerda, turn left. Atravessar means to cross. Estou atrasado, very important in Portugal. This means I am late. So it's atrasado, atrasada, atrasados, atrasadas. So it's an adjective, okay? Estou adiantado. We don't use it so often in Portugal. It means I am early. So adiantado, adiantada, adiantados, adiantadas. Again, it's an adjective. Estou perdido means I am lost, okay? Also an adjective. And now let's pretend that you are in our language school in Santos, in the city center, and I'm asking you instructions to get, because I have to go to the metro station in Santos, and I need your help to get there. Okay, so once again, you are in Santos, inside our language school. I'm asking you information, instructions to get to the metro station, also can be in Santos, and I need your help. So what you have to do is, first of all, I'm going to ask you to conjugate the verbs always for tu, for the second person of the singular, okay? The informal solution. And then the first thing that makes sense for you to say to me is like, leave the school, right? Leave the school. So how do you say that? Leave the school. I'm going to help you with the first sentence. So to say this, you have to use the verb sair and the preposition de. So sair de is like leave from, right? So because I'm asking you to conjugate the verbs for tu, so the solution is sais. So tu sais da escola. So here we have de, here we have da, because da, as you know, it's de plus a, right? So it's sair de, so sais de plus a escola. Escola takes the article a, So when we combine de plus a, as you know, we get da. Sais da escola. And I'll do the second one with you, and then I'm gonna ask you to stop this video, and you're gonna try to do it without my help. So the first information that makes sense here is go down the stairs. Okay. So our school is in the third floor, so it makes sense to say go down the stairs. How do you say that? Go down. First of all, what's the verb for go down, to descend? Any ideas? I'm gonna show you. It's the verb descer. So descer means to go down. So because I ask you to conjugate the verbs for tu. So this is a regular verb. Eu deixo, tu desces. So desces as escadas. And escadas means stairs, okay? Then it's up to you. It really doesn't matter what you're gonna write down. Just even if you don't know where is our school, it doesn't matter. Just make up. What I want you to use is the structures that we have here. So I want you to use um, turn left or turn right, cross the road, go straight. Okay. So please check the structures that we have here. If you know how to get to the metro station in Santos, great. If you don't know, just make up and make sure that you use some of the structures that we have here. Okay, not all of them because it doesn't make sense to try to use all of them, but it makes sense for you to try to use some of the structures that we have here. So please stop the video, take your time, and then once you complete this activity, come back because I'm going to show you my sentences, okay? All right, so let's move on. Hopefully you have done this activity already. So, and now it's time for you to compare what you have there with the sentences that I have here. So for the third one, I wrote this. Viras à esquerda. Okay, so virar, regular verb. So viras à esquerda, as you know, is like turn left, right? And then I wrote this with the structure ir em frente. So ir, it's the verb, right? To go. So you have to conjugate for tu. So we get vais em frente. So this is you go straight. Same matters. So you go straight 100 meters. In English, you would say go straight for 100 meters. We don't have that preposition like for, so we just say go straight 100 meters. And then I wrote this with the verb atravessar. Atravessar means to cross, right? So I wrote this. Atravessas a rua na passadeira. So you cross the street in the zebra crossing. And then once again, I'm using the verb ir, this time with the infinitive to use the future. So I wrote this, vais ver a estação do metro. So vais ver, this is the future, right? So this is you will see the metro station. And then I wrote finally with the verb entrar. Entrar is to enter, and entrar goes with the preposition em. So we say enter in. In English, you don't say this, right? You just say enter, you don't say enter in. But in Portuguese we have entrar em. So I wrote this. Entras na estação do metro. So as you know, na, it's a combination of em plus a estação. Estação, it's feminine, it's not clear, ends with an A and an O, ends with ão, so it's not clear, but I'm telling you, you can trust me. Estação do metro, it's feminine. So this na is like entras em plus a estação do metro. Okay? I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I'll see you shortly.